One day, you're going to wake up and Bitcoin is going to be over $100,000 or even $150,000. And at that point, everyone is going to go download a crypto wallet, throw in $100 just to get liquidated down the line. So instead, you need to do this. First, I'm going to give you guys, in my opinion, the 5 best coins to get into right now. But please, don't click off this video after I give you these 5 coins, because to be honest, everyone already knows about these coins. They invest in them, yet they still lose money investing into the best coins in this cycle. So make sure you guys actually follow my guide on how to make money and not lose it this cycle, even when you're investing in the best coins. Number 5 for me is Redo. This is on the TON network. It is currently sitting at 102 million market cap, which is still very low. And this chart just looks absolutely fantastic here. And I do think that we can see this go up. So yes, this is my number 5 meme coin on this list. At number 4, we have Bobo, which is on the Ethereum network. This is an Ethereum beta, and this is sitting at 137 million market cap. And once again, this chart just looks absolutely fantastic. Number 3 on my list is Ponky. This is on the Solana network. It is currently sitting at a $238 million market cap, and this chart is honestly just a stairway to heaven, and this just looks absolutely fantastic. So yes, Ponky on Solana is my number 3 coin on this list. Number 2 on my list is Pepe. This coin doesn't really need an introduction, but it is on the Ethereum network. It is Ethereum beta, and it is currently sitting at a $4.6 billion market cap, and this is just one of my old fib retracements that, hit, and Pepe is just going to be one of the top performing coins of this cycle, in my opinion. This is why it's number 2 on my list. Coming in at number 1 is obviously Brett, which is on the Base network. It is currently sitting at a $1.59 billion market cap, and this is one of my old fib retracements that I drew out and it hit. And if I were to draw another one, it would show that, Brett is just looking to go even further up. And even if you look at it right now, you kind of have, a local bottom, a higher low, kind of similar to what we saw here, and it is just going to go up. But Brett on the Base network, this coin is my top coin, and this is what I would really urge everyone to, do the research and take a look at, because this list looks absolutely phenomenal, and Base is going to get a lot of users. So Brett is the top coin. Now, the whole purpose of this video is how to make money, because I'm telling you this right now, no matter what you think, you are not getting out at the top of a coin in its cycle. Okay, example, Doge in 2021. All right, when it hit its all-time high of around 70 cents, which was around an $80 billion market cap, not everyone got out. They waited, and then they just got dumped on, and they just got liquidated. So you are not getting out at the top of any of these coins. Get that out of your head right now. Instead, this is what you are going to do. So once again, these are my top coins here, and like I also said, you are not getting out at the top, just like Doge in 2021. Let's say this. You are going to put $1,000 into Brett right now. I did these calculations yesterday. So yesterday, whatever it was, it's even lower today, so even better, right? Brett was at 16 cents, right? So if you put $1,000 into Brett at 16 cents, you would get 6,112 Brett coins. And now the way to get out is to DTA out, or to dollar cost average out of the coins that you are invested in. So to basically sum up, you are not waiting for a coin to get to its peak and then take all your profit. Because like I said, you're not going to get out at the very top. No one knows when it's going to be. Even if you get out within like 20% of a range to the top, that's phenomenal. You're probably not going to get out even close to the top. So you need to DCA out of these coins. And I'm going to explain all of this right now, because this is a strategy you have to set before you invest into these coins. You can't just go in thinking you're going to take out your profit when it reaches its all-time high, because you are not going to do that. What you need to do is set take profit levels. What do I mean by this? You get into Brett at 16 cents. You put $1,000 in. This is how many Brett coins you get. You need to set levels for when Brett reaches a certain point, you're going to take some profit out. So, example, at Take Profit 1, our TP1, and this is honestly some of the levels that I have for my own personal investment in Brett. So this is what I'm sharing with you guys, what I am actually kind of planning to do. All right, obviously I have a lot more Brett than this, but doesn't matter. Just take note. At TP1, at 24 cents, Brett would be at a 2.4 billion market cap, which is around, if you put $1,000 in, you would have $1,466. You should, at this point, exit 10% of your total investment into Brett. 10% of what you originally invested would be 611 coins, which would be $146, and you would be left with 5,501 Brett coins. Now, at this point, you would set a second take profit level, so TP2, which would be at, let's say, 35 cents. When Brett hits a 3.5 billion market cap, you would have about $1,925 to exit another 10% of your investment that you have right now, which would be 550 Brett coins. And so this 550 is 10% of what you have left. And you would take out $192. You'd be left with 4,951 Brett coins. Now, TP3, when Brett hits 50 cents, which would be a 5 billion market cap, your investment you would have would be $2,475. Here, you should exit 7.5%. And once again, this 7.5% would be 371 coins. That is 7.5% of what you have left in Brett. That would be $185. You would then be left with 4,580 Brett coins. Let's just kind of sum up after your first 3 take profit levels. So now, after 3 take profit levels, you would have to exit 10% at TP1, 10% TP2, 7.5% at TP3. At this point, your current supply would be 4,580 Brett coins. That investment would be at $2,290, and you would have taken out a total of $523. So after your first TP3 levels, this is how much you're going to have. Now, you need to set some more take profit levels. TP4 at 80 cents, an $8 billion market cap for Brett, you will have a total of $3,664. You should exit another 7.5%. So remember, 7.5% of how many Brett coins you have. So you would take out 343 Brett coins, which would be around $274. And this is how much you would be left with. Now at TP5, and I also want to mention what people are predicting for Brett this cycle is between $1 to $8. That would be a 10 billion to an $80 billion market cap, and I think at the bare minimum it would hit 10 billion in my opinion. So I'm taking a lot of my take profit levels before it even hits 10 billion because it's just risk free. That's all the goal is here. So your TP5 at 95 cents just before it hits 10 billion, because we all know once it hits 10 billion, then everyone's going to be taking profits out. So you want to take some profit out before it actually hits 10 billion. So at 95 cents at a $9.5 billion market cap, your investment would be at $4,025. Now it would exit a little bit more, let's say 15%. That would be 635 Brett coins. You would take out $603, and this is how much Brett you would have left, 3,605 Brett coins. So now, after 5 take profit levels, okay, and this is all before what I honestly think the bare minimum of Brett would go to this cycle. So, at the bare minimum for Brett, you would have left, with your $1,000 investment, you would have 3,605 Brett coins, which would actually total out to be $3,424. But we have already taken out, if you add all these up, we have taken out $1,400. So right now you're at a $400 profit with Brett before the bare minimum. This is important because at this point, this is going to be your moon bag. 3,605 Brett coins is going to be your moon bag. What is a moon bag? That is the bag, that is your investment of coins that you let ride until you're happy with your profits. Because at this point, when Brett has already hit a $10 billion market cap, you've already made $400. You have taken out your original investment, made $400, and it's almost just like a game. You're just playing with how much money you want to take out. This is why you need to DCA out until you have a moon bag that you're satisfied with to let ride. Now, even at this level, you guys can continue to DCA as the price goes up. You don't have to have a moon bag. You can just keep on taking profits as the price goes up. And like I said, this is just risk-free at this point. You take profits, you DCA out and take profits because it's just risk-free. You've already taken out your investment, you made some money, and like I said, it's almost like a game. You're just playing with however much profits you want to take out. So you can continue to DCA it out, or if you want to let your moon bag ride, Okay, and you don't want to take any more coins out, any more profit out, because you believe it's going to hit $8, an $80 billion market cap. I'm just going to stick with the numbers. With your $1,000 investment, you use these TP5 levels. If you have 3,605 Brett coins, which would equal $3,424. If you let this moonbag ride, and this was at a $9.5 billion market cap, if you let it go to a $20 billion market cap, which would be $2, your bag of 3,605 Brett coins would be at $7,210. Let's say you think Brett's going to go higher. It's going to go to $3, a $30 billion market cap. Then your 3,605 Brett coins would be at $10,000 at a $30 billion market cap. Let's say you're not happy. You think Brett can go even higher at a $40 billion market cap at $4 Brett. Now, $40 billion market cap, this is where Shiba Inu topped out last cycle. So if I'm being honest, I would probably want to take some profits at 40 billion, unless you really wanted to ride. But at Shiba Inu's top of last cycle, your Brett bag would be at $14,420. Let's say you're not happy. You think Brett can go even higher at $6, a $60 billion market cap. Your Brett bag would be at $21,000. And let's say you still think that Brett is actually going to go to some of these predictions to $8. If it hits $8, an $80 billion market cap, which is Dogecoin's top for last cycle, at this point, your Brett would be worth $28,000. And like I said, this is your moon bag. You're not taking any more profits. You're basically just riding free until Brett hits Dogecoin's top from last cycle. With, that investment, what you've taken out, you would have $28,000. I'm going to give you guys one scenario that you could do with kind of these levels with your moon bag. So, one scenario. Let's say you take $10,000 profit out at $40 billion market cap. Okay, so that is at Shiba Inu's top. You think you want to take some profit where Brett hits Shib's top. Okay, so you would take out $10,000 and you would be left with $4,000 in your original moon bag. Okay, then you want to ride the rest of that moon bag until it hits Dogecoin's top, which would be 80 billion. Then you would be taking out everything that you have, which would be another $8,840 at Dogecoin's top. So at this point, you would have taken out $1,400 from your original TP5 levels, $10,000 at, this would be TP6 at Shib's top with your moon bag, and then your TP7, which would be at Dogecoin's top, another $8,000. So your $1,000 investment, you have now taken out $20,240. Let's say you didn't take a penny out. Let's say you held until 80 billion. And I think this is higher. So let's say you put your $1,000 in and you just rode until 80 billion. You didn't do any TP levels. This is what I'm telling you not to do. If you rode to 80 billion, and this is even if Brett gets there, basically saying that Brett is the next Doge, which isn't crazy, but it kind of is at the same point. $80 billion market cap is wild. But let's say it does hit 80 billion. You don't take a penny out. Your $1,000 goes to $48,000. Then, well, what happened to Doge when it hit that? Everyone wanted to wait for it to go even higher to hit $1. It never did. It then crashed. So if Brett crashes at the same rate as Doge at 80 billion, it would be 1/9 of the price because that's how much it went down, and that would go down to $5,432. The big thing here is that when you don't take anything out and you wait for the top, you don't get out of the top, and then it crashes. The difference between taking out $5,000 or just having take profit levels and taking $20,000, this is a $15,000 difference. Now, yes, everyone wants to get out at the top, but like I said, less than 0.1% do. No one knows when they're going to get out. So don't make the mistake of having this $15,000 difference, guys. Take profits along the way, know what your moon bag is, and even take profits with your moon bag. Because honestly, you're not going to get out at the top. It's just not going to happen. Like I said, it's under 0.1%. Everyone thinks that they're going to get out at the top. And then what happens? They don't. It crashes. They lose all their money, all the potential money they could have. So don't be greedy. Don't just see this number. Just be happy with the profits you have taken. And once again, this is a big if it hits 80 billion. I would have take profits maybe under it. because as Brett gets higher, a lot of people are just going to be taking profits. So what I'm honestly going to leave you guys with is do your own research. And just a quick disclaimer, all right, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. This is all just education. So do your own research on these coins. Trust your own gut. You're going to make mistakes, but learn from them. It's very easily to get discouraged in crypto. But when you guys do your own research, you trust your own gut, and you learn from your mistakes, that is when you're actually going to make money. I really hope you guys were able to stay until this point into the video, and honestly, with any of your investments or you're planning to get into any coins, just please have an exit strategy like this one, because like I said, everyone wants to wait till the top, and then what happens? It crashes and you lose all your money. So have an exit strategy. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Please follow me on all my platforms on Instagram and TikTok. I also have a free Discord server. The link will be in the bio to that as well. If you guys have any other coin recommendations, just leave them in the comments down below, other than these top 5 that I mentioned earlier in the video. I would just be curious to see what you guys think are the actual best coins of this cycle. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will see you in the next one.